Hello everyone, this is the third video in the series of Helm charts. In this video, I will be covering about Helm Lifecycle. We will cover the commands related to Helm release, which includes Helm Install, Helm Upgrade, Helm Rollback, Helm Install, and viewing the history of the Helm deployment. So let's get started. We will be using the same Helm chart which we created in the last video, the My App Helm chart. So I have that Helm chart here. I'll just show you. So I have chart dot, I have chart.yaml, I have values.yaml, I have template folder which has the corresponding YAML files which will be deployed with this release. Okay, so I just install and install my app one. I'm using -1 just to distinguish and to show that okay, -1 is the name of the release which we are doing, and my app now is the name of the Helm chart which we are deploying. I'll just press enter. So if you do Helm list, you see the deployment with the name my app one is deployed, which is actually a chart which is my app -0 -1.0, and the app version of that chart is 1.16.0. So this app version is usually the image which is being deployed along with the Helm charts. So now if we see ctl get pods, we see that okay, 3 replicas of the pod are running, and now if I do vi on values.yml, vi my app values.yml, we have 3 replica count which is there. So now if we want to upgrade and if we want to make this replica count as 2, for example, then we can do a Helm upgrade my app -1. This is the deployment which we want to upgrade, and my app is the name of the Helm chart. And now if we want to set the replica count as 2, or maybe let's say 1, replica count is equal to 1, and then just press enter. Okay, so this is being deployed. Now if I go, there should be only one pod running. You get pod. Okay, so we get now it is one pod is running. So the upgrade has happened. Now if I do Helm list, currently second revision of the Helm chart is deployed for the My App Helm chart. Now if you look at the history, we'll get to know what release was done and when it was done. So we can do just Helm history, My App. Okay, Helm history, My App -1. So we see that okay, there was a release which was done at this time, and then there was a release which was done after some time, and the current state of the release which is deployed is 2, and the superseded state is for the release 1, for the revision 1. Now if you want to check what values users applied values were there, we can do Helm get values my app -1 revision as 2. So it shows that okay, replica count 1 was passed while we were deploying by passing a value -hyphen set replica count 1. The other way of supplying the values is we can edit the values.yml. So for example, if I do my app values.yml, and if I pass the count here as equals 2. Now when I pass the count as 2, I'll do a Helm upgrade, and then my app -1 my app enter. So now it is deployed. Now the revision is 3. Now if we do Helm history of my app 1, we say that okay, 3 revisions for this particular Helm chart is deployed, and this is the current deployed version, and the other 2 are superseded. Okay, so now we have discussed the Helm install and Helm upgrade. Next we will discuss is Helm rollback and Helm install. I will be posting the link of the GitHub with all the commands which I have documented here for your reference, so that you can go with the hands-on. Okay, now let's go back to the uh, rollback command. So now if you want to do a rollback, we can do a helm. Okay, I'll just show you ctl get pause, ctl get pause. Okay, so we have one pod running. Now if I do a rollback, it should be having I think three pods running. It should be having three pods running because this is the last state of the release. So now if I do no, so replica count one is there in the revision two. So now revision two will be rolled back. Okay, so I'll do a helm rollback my app hyphen one, and let's go to do the revision one. Okay, then there should be three replicas. Okay, rollback is done. Now if you look at the history, it is saying that rollback to revision 1 is completed. Now, if you do kubectl get pause, you see that the three replicas of the pod was running, which is initially we deployed when we deployed our first revision. So this way you can do a rollback. You can do a rollback to any other version if you want. So suppose, for example, if you want to do a rollback to revision 3, you can do a rollback to revision 3. So now what will happen? This will also get logged in the history. Now you see that okay, the rollback was done to revision 3. So it is easy to roll back in case if something goes wrong. So that is the reason like Helm chart is an easy way to maintain the history. The values are maintained in the history. You don't need to figure out what values were deployed and you don't need to maintain the audit. So everything is maintained as part of Helm history. So it is easy to deploy and roll back and upgrade using Helm charts. So last command is the Helm uninstall. We will uninstall the Helm chart which we have deployed. So I'll do Helm list. We have one Helm chart deployed, which is my app hyphen. I'll uninstall this. So the Helm chart is deployed, uninstalled. So if I do Helm list, nothing is there. Or if I do keep ctl get pods, all the resources are destroyed. So this is the complete life cycle of Helm charts, the commonly used Helm command for deploying, upgrading, doing a rollback, and installing the Helm charts. Uh, Thanks for watching. I'll be uploading my next video with more details of the Helm chart. Thanks.